So I'm here with Christina York, the founder and CEO of Spellbound here in Ann Arbor. Christina, thank you so much for joining me here today. So what is Spellbound?
Spellbound is an early stage tech company based in Ann Arbor. We use augmented reality technology to improve patient experience in hospitals. So what that might mean is for children, we gamify the hospital experience, giving them simulations of procedures, helping them understand what's going to happen, and helping them manage pain and fear.
So how does it work? What does it look like?
We use mobile devices to trigger the augmented reality, and that's because everybody owns one. And hospitals are comfortable with those. Staff walk around with tablets or smartphones, so it just fit well into the workflow. So the idea is taking that mobile phone, using the Spellbound app, you point it at one of our targets, one of our triggers. It could be a wall decal, it could be art in the hospital, a card, a book. And what it does is once that camera on the device recognizes the object, it puts a 3D interactive experience on top. A child holding a small card in their hand could hold an elephant in their hand, or we can remove a wall and make it look like the ocean. So the whole idea is to distract, get them really engaged in that experience, but sometimes also trick them into moving, whether it's walking after surgery or doing their PT exercises.
You spent many years in high tech and user experience specifically, but you developed this because it came from a very personal place for you.
Yes, I have two young daughters, and when my youngest was 3, she did something what a lot of 3-year-olds do, is she jammed a tree bud in her ear.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so we're thinking it's a quick trip to urgent care, they're going to flush it out, and she was terrified, and when she wasn't cooperative, they sent her to ER, and when that didn't work, they put her under general anesthesia in the OR, just so that they could use tweezers on her ear. And she's fine, everything's fine, but the trauma of that situation has made her less likely to cooperate with medical treatment in the future.
So you've seen this happen before your eyes. You've developed this technology really from the heart. How have you seen it make a difference when children are getting treatment?
We had a great story about a 3-year-old. She was a burn victim and she had a skin graft. And after you have a skin graft, if you don't move, you can lose use of the limb or the graft could be rejected. So it's very painful. And they use Spellbound to kind of coax her to reach and move in this virtual world. And she didn't feel the pain and she was able to get through those exercises.
I want to talk about Ann Arbor for a little bit. So how did you get to Ann Arbor?
Ann Arbor is like this mini secret hidden tech hub. And I've been in technology for 17 years. I've worked in Detroit and across the border. I'm Canadian. So Ann Arbor didn't feel like such a big reach to me. But when I got here, there were a lot of tech companies and a lot of different sizes of tech companies. And there was a lot of meetups and community-based activities around technology. It just felt like home. So I moved here about 12 years ago, started Spellbound in 2016, and we did debate actually for a while, like where should we start this company? Was Detroit the better place, or was I just being lazy and picking the town where I lived? But Ann Arbor has really great resources for entrepreneurs. And I enjoyed that when I would, go to our co-working space at Spark, that there were other women entrepreneurs around, that I wasn't just looking into a sea of people that didn't look like me.
Exactly. And that's what this whole series is about, is highlighting women's roles in tech here, especially founders. How have you found being a female entrepreneur here in Ann Arbor?
I had been in the tech world and knew some women. I think they have some great groups here, Girl Develop It and Girls Who Code. And so there was a real encouraging of women to take part in technology. And when I became an entrepreneur, I was very pleased that there were lots of female founders I could talk to and share experiences with and see where they came from. And to be an entrepreneur, you don't have to come from tech. And it was really great to see people coming from all different backgrounds. It matters when you're pitching for money or looking for support in the community in a way that's safe. It matters to have women around you.
Well, it's just wonderful all around. Thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you,
cheers and good luck to everything you're doing at Spellbound. Thank you.